Hey, what's up everybody from the world here today to do my discussion slash expectations of episode 520 of One Piece based off the preview. And based on the preview, it kind of seems a little bit of a letdown for certain aspects of the episode, but it kind of seems like it's going to be a decent episode as well. What I mean by letdowns, basically seeing the episode preview, the animation looks very poorly, to be honest with you. As far as like when it cuts to scenes and you see like the characters moving, they kind of seem a little stiff. They seem a little boxy, especially the particular scene where you see Sanji and Zoro. They kind of like bumping heads, and the drawings of the characters already, that's separate from the animation, but the drawings of the characters don't see particularly on model. And then when you see the characters moving, they kind of look a little stiff, and the frames aren't exactly like meshing well. They're not moving particularly like that first episode of the time skip that we really enjoyed. But can't focus completely on animation, because if animation was the main focus, then we wouldn't watch a lot of animes that don't have that particularly huge budget to do an animation. But the episode looks pretty decent. We see a lot of Brook. He's rocking out. We see again, and I always laugh at that because I think it's so funny how Brook was so lonely, and I really think it's great. He was so lonely, and you see him, he's rocking out. He has so many fans, and I really enjoy that part. I think that's so awesome that, he has all these fans. He's the Soul King, so to speak, and I think that's just hilarious. The episode seems like it's going to be really promising. We see a character that, is a bit of a spoiler, and if you're a manga reader and you kind of caught up or whatever, you've seen this part, you know who I'm talking about. We see a bit of Caribou for the first time animated, and he's like, doing dastardly deeds. He whips out his, tongue laughing or whatever. And, it seems like it's going to be a crazy episode. I just wish that they would have focused more money on the animation, because I don't know exactly why the animation looks like that. It kind of seemed a little stiff or whatever. But, it's going to be a decent episode overall, because it's the introduction of Caribou. We see a Soul King. I'd imagine things are wrapping up. Again, another, I guess, thing that people will complain about. I don't really complain about it too much, because I really don't focus too much on that, is we see Nami, and it's very fan service again with her bust. And I remember one of the episode reviews that I did previously, I focused on saying, oh, people are going to complain about that. And again, I know people are going to complain about that particular part. And I really don't care, because, it's, that's the way Oda wanted to draw her for this particular part of the series. And I'm fine with that. And, people want to complain, it's fine, because there's a particular scene where she's waving and you see her bust is like... And, if you want to complain about that, that's fine. I really don't mind it, to be honest with you. It's just the way Oda drew her, and the animation is just going along with it. Overall, the episode looks pretty decent. We see Frankie, we see a little Chopper, and it's going to look pretty awesome. But I'm hoping that, the animation isn't as bad as what the previews displayed of, the characters moving a little boxy or whatever, and it's not looking particularly fluid like that first time skip animation. But what do you thought of it? Did you see the episode preview? If you didn't, I'll probably try to link it somewhere around here, or put it as a response or something, so you guys can check it out and give me your thoughts on it personally. It seems like it's going to be a decent episode. I really hope the animation isn't particularly how they showed it in this preview. Maybe it's the player that was displaying it or something. I'm really hoping that, because the animation didn't seem all that fluid again, and the drawings didn't see tremendously. It was one particular thing that I really want to keep stressing. It was Zoro and Sanji in the preview. They bump heads, and it seems really boxy, and I didn't really particularly like the way it looked. It looked really horrible, but everything else seemed pretty solid or whatever. Again, let me know what you thought of the preview. Link it around here. You can enjoy it. And that's all I have for this particular preview discussion, episode 520. What are your expectations? What do you think of it? Let me know in the comment section below, or whatever your response, if you didn't like it, what you thought of it, what your expectations, etc. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm ForneverWorld. Thanks for watching this preview discussion. Look forward to my episode review of episode 519 coming pretty soon. And that's all I have for you guys. I'm ForneverWorld. Have an awesome day, people.